So agile principles that came from this is, friends, that we should think about faster delivery. Early, continuous, small pieces, chunks, sprints, you can call them. Postponement, welcome change even late. And what does that mean? Anybody?
Even if you're at last sprint, we can adapt and change.
Yeah. How is that with the development team?
No, push back.
And I've heard this. Oh, we have a sprint called hardening
sprint.
Yeah. Well, Scrum doesn't prescribe any hardening sprint. Or we have a zero sprint. Why? We need some breath, we need to think. So, do they have to think when they're fighting in the field, playing football? When are they thinking? When are they strategizing? As they're fighting. Stephen Curry, right? When is he thinking? As he's playing the ball. And all is happening in the real time, all in seconds. So that's what we mean, that, hey, postponement. And the example of postponement is like this. Hey, I can order my own BMW. You know what? I just ordered this BMW and I wanted this type of music system, and I wanted this color, and I wanted this CD player. I don't know if you have CD players now. And I wanted this dashboard with these features. Cool, isn't it? And it was to be delivered within 15 days to my next dealership. Right? I'm sure a lot of you have done that. So that is called as customization. We are in that era. You can design your own laptop, your own car, your own anything that you want, phone, right? Mass customization. It is mass, but it can be customized. So that's the beauty of postponement.
There is a shirts making company. You must have heard of Zara.
Zara, yeah.
From design to delivery in the shops, they are one of the fastest in the world, 22 days.
Yeah.
That's one of the successes behind the company.
European company, and their goal is that after 15th day, the apparel that you see in the store will not be there. So what that creates in the minds of these girls, last time I saw that dress, where is it gone? I was thinking of buying it. So that itself creates the demand, because there's always a demand for something that you don't.
Wait for next, they grab it.
Yeah. So what they will do is, if they run out of any stock, they will fly it from Europe to America. But they don't want to be out of stock within those 15 days.
They will remove from here and put another store.
And after 15 days, they will reduce the price, and then it goes to the second tier. After that, it goes to the third tier. But the top tier, 15 days. And if you just go and check out in San Francisco, San Jose, I'm sure some of you do that yourself. So, so that's Zara. Quick change. And they don't care about the cost, because as long as they're at the top of the mind recall and they create the latest thing, people will come and buy. They don't care.
So Sam, quick question. Are requirements ever getting locked in Agile, or there's no concept of locking the requirement?
I mean, as much as we know. The thing is that when you start a sprint, that time you don't know what the requirement is, and we call it user story. And the team has a discussion, team figures out what it is, can we do it or not, and once the team agrees on the definition, on the work, that what it is and how are we going to implement it, do we have the skills that we need to get it fixed, then they move on. Then the expectation is that within the sprint they will deliver that. You shouldn't change the requirement. Within the given sprint, no outside work is imposed, and that's where Scrum Master comes in as a savior, and he blocks the impediments to the team.
So outside of sprint, is there any mechanism for change management, or is it just you just add the requirement here?
Well, left to the team, they can change the whole company's top management and dance and build the best product. But the problem is that stakeholders management is a very integral part of the development, and the Scrum Master is endowed with that role, that he or she communicates with the team, with the senior management and stakeholders, the value of what we are building. Often the problem is not of what you're building. The problem is how quickly can you build or not build.
And if we keep on changing, then we are not going to achieve it.
Yeah. See, think about it. If you keep on changing, somewhere in between is the right line, friends. Too much changes versus no change. No change means your product is useless, obsolete. Technology has changed, business has changed, competition has changed. You have done nothing. Versus every day there's a change, right? I mean, there are businesses where you need to change every day. Yes, sir.
Yes, I have a question. If you would like to change something in Scrum, what would you be? What would that be?
If I would like to change something
Yes.
in Scrum,
Yeah.
or in the way Scrum is done,
Yeah. Is there any improvement there? What's the next?
yeah, there are a lot of challenges with Scrum as the way it is being implemented in different companies. Because number one, I don't see any single company implementing 100%. They pick up a little bit of philosophy of Scrum and then say, oh, we do Scrum, but we also do this. We do Scrum and we also do this. And that's their old baggage. It's like all of us have a baggage, let's face it. Right? Whatever is our background, that's our baggage. And if we were able to learn and overcome that and learn Hadoop, and we can make $180 an hour. And we can be a data scientist, right? If you can learn machine learning tomorrow morning, you can get a job day after tomorrow and make 250K. Sorry.
Sorry, have you seen Scrum working 100% without any bug?
You've seen Scrum working 100% without any bugs. Very good. Excellent. We would like to know what is it that you're doing and which is so good, right? And learn from that experience.
Dr. Sam, to answer the possible answer for the question the gentleman in the back is asking, I think the executives in the company should be required to get the certified Scrum Master certification.
Very good point. What I sense is that a lot of people here from the teams have this feeling that we are all excited, but the leadership is not bought into it. And friends, let me tell you this is not anything new. If you go back 50 years, 100 years, 500 years, 1000 years, it's the same story. Leadership wants to king and the, what is that? King and the king and the masses, right? In India there used to be a word Raja and Praja. Raja is the king and Praja is the masses. Same thing, he's the king of the enterprise and these are the masses for that enterprise. He's the king for the nation, Donald Trump, I'm sorry. And these are the masses. That is the king, Modi, and those are the masses. So I think the story is the same. They don't like to lose control, right? They don't like to give up power. Who likes to give up power? Tell me, how many of us like to give up power? And power is determined by so many things. Number one, how much money you make. You tell me the zip code where you live, I'll tell you how much money you make. I'll talk to you in 3 minutes, I'll tell you your net income, your gross income, and I'll tell you $3,821 is your check every 15 days. And it'll be 10% plus minus. So that kind of a structure society we live in. So it's not easy, my friend Nick, to have a mindset of letting go. And more than that, I'm a business owner and I have my team member there. She just walked in. Hi Tabitha, welcome. Tabitha's goals and my goals are pretty similar, right? Okay, great. But sometimes, we disagree, which is okay. Disagreement intellectually is the starting point of any discovery, and we should be ready for it. But as a business owner, you have a lot of challenges. The first challenge is that you have a sword hanging in front of you like this. A sword, literally like a sword. On 30th of the month, I have to pay the bills. And if the bill is more than what I make, then where will I get this money from? I don't know how many of you will agree with my statement. And I don't know how many of you face that in your life. But imagine that scenario. You don't care. On the 30th, if I don't get my check, I'm going to call DOL. You didn't make me payment. It's a different world. It's a different world. I have lived in both the worlds. I actually live simultaneously in both the worlds. Because I teach at the university as a professor and I run my own business. and I interact with a lot of people. Some of you have been my students, and I love to learn and educate myself. So I think there are different challenges for the leadership. Leadership is responsible to the board of directors. Leadership is responsible to the Wall Street, right? So they also have to deliver. And they keep talking and talking and talking and nothing happens. And they keep talking and talking and talking, nothing happens. So how do you think they will deal with this? It's like you keep telling your 5-year-old child, go and do this, and he doesn't do anything. How do you feel? Now don't say, I'm not a 5-year child, I am a highly educated software engineer, I've gone to Stanford, got a degree, and I make 150K. I'm not comparing you literally, but I'm trying to draw an analogy and make my point, if that gets conveyed. So the idea is, friends, that people is the key. Build systems, solutions around people, intelligent people, engage with them. Don't try to rush too much. Create something small, but do it well. There should not be any technical debt. You create something and just hand it over, and later on if bugs come, then you try to fix it. No, not a good solution.